Finance. Didn't your mom ever teach you not to play with your food? Welcome to the channel called Shakaama. Shakaama. Advice your black rich internet dad would give you. Seems Shakaama isn't rich, isn't giving you rich advice, nor is he an internet dad. In fact, Shakaama is about to be evicted with a $5,000 tab to pay or else. How did this happen? And why isn't he more concerned about his YouTube channel, which is one of his best ways of making money? It seems Shakaama was playing with his food. What does that mean? Well, if the byline says advice your rich dad would give you, at some point Shakaama was handing out free money advice. But to whom is the question. Mark Twain once said, never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and beat you with experience. Shakaama was once told that he should speak to the most stupid person listening to him. Unfortunately, stupidity has no depth gauge and seems to be no end to how far down it goes. That's the problem. And Shakaama said it a few years back that he was being drugged down to poor people's level. It's understandable. In a world that is ignorant of money, the most vocal about a video talking about being rich, becoming rich, and keeping your riches were the ones who weren't rich, were too stupid to be rich, and were offended by the talk of riches. Shakaama said it over and over. Don't talk to poor people. Shakaama said, don't cater to poor people. What do they have to offer in a conversation about riches? Nothing. It's like seeking dieting advice from a fat person. And no matter how much Shakaama, who was rich at one time, kept speaking to poor people, who kept assuring him they were lower class, and had no intention of becoming anything but lower class, and yet Shakaama still played with his food. Let this be a lesson to all of my rich viewers, subscribers. Never play with your food. What does Shakaama mean by playing with your food? Imagine you're going to make a sculpture. You're going to make it big, out of a mountain, for all the world to see. But every once in a while, you want to eat something. But the food you get is bad, terrible, horrible. But instead of throwing the bad food away, Shakaama messes with it. He'll go chisel a little bit off the mountain, but then come back and make swirls in the food. After a while, he only played with the food and completely forgot about the mountain. But then Shakaama wondered why the mountain was sitting next to the table. What is this mountain doing next to my table? An inspector came by and asked what the mountain was doing there. Shakaama shrugged. Another inspector came by and asked, was he going to sculpt the mountain? But Shakaama only shrugged. Then whole groups of inspectors showed up and asked, was he going to do anything with the mountain? Shakaama only pointed to the terrible food. Soon, the inspectors all packed up and left. Shakaama saw he had tons of plates of horrible food. So many plates that it crowded the mountain away. Finally, when the earthquake hit, Shakaama was drowning in bad food. Plates, now all empty. Food smeared all over him. Dripped smelly sauce on his nice white sculptor's jacket. Hammer and chisel, nowhere to be found. Inspectors came by and couldn't see Shakaama, only the bad food. So they tossed him and the food that covered him out and found a new sculptor. Years ago I said to myself, Shakaama, why are you talking to poor people? And the answer was simple. Poor people are loud. They chat the most. Instead of staying the course, I started making videos that poor people would enjoy. Some of my biggest, millions of views videos were done in that phase. But poor people don't put on food on the table. Well, none that's food for you. I apologize to all my rich subscribers. I don't know if this is goodbye, but I had to make an apology video and say, I'm sorry for making videos for poor people over and over, year after year. I realized my mistake and I won't make it again. I will return to what this channel was always supposed to be about. Talking to rich people about things rich people are concerned about, and those that cater to rich people and rich people only. No more talking to poor people, nor responding to them. I've called in favors to even make this video. Click the like button to help support the channel, and the new direction will begin. I mean, the old direction of the channel will restart immediately. I still have some investment opportunities I will be announcing on Patreon to my higher up members too. I'm excited about that, and I will be making regular updates on that even if YouTube goes down at patreon.com/Shakaama. Remember to thumbs up the video. I already have set the videos going forward. This past week, or actually this past month, I've been testing videos, and the best thing for me is to simply return to the root of this channel, which was an authority site for rich people. Other YouTubers don't understand that. I was very successful with creating authority sites. I don't believe that there is not a place for authority sites on YouTube, so I will be returning to my channel to being an authority site for rich people. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging in there. Goodbye.